All right. I use these wire strippers. Here is the original cable for the Day Better LEDs. We want to extend this, so we're going to cut this right in half. So fold it in half. It's in half. Alright, we'll cut this in half so we have enough room to work with. Okay. Now we gotta strip one side here. This is pretty big, so I'm gonna go with the biggest one I can fit around there and pull without it slipping. So it's not the 20, it's not the 10. Let's try the 12. And we want to probably take about an inch off of the black. Boom. Okay. So it was 10. Oh, sorry, the 12 over here, the 10 over here. 12, 10. Right. Strand and solid. Okay, so 12 up here. Okay, now these are, oh, this one's bigger, so I'm gonna, since this is the new cable, the one that we're using to extend, I'm gonna try the 12/8 and make sure that this one works better. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 12/8 works better. Doesn't strip everything off. Alright, say goodbye to these ends here. Okay, and let's see if we do what they tell us to do. Stick the black and the red corresponding holes. Push them in nice so you can see them in there. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm not even on the screen. Right? I'll push them in as far as it can go. And I guess the copper connection inside there is going to cut it. So pushing them in, it did go in a lot smoother with the, without having to after stripping it. I don't know how good I feel about this. You know what, I'm going to continue stripping it and then putting them in, because it's just way too tight. But you can see how it does try to bite through. Oh, you can see how it does try to bite through. It actually does. I could see some shiny metal there. So try again, huh? I am squeezing really hard, and it looks like it bit. Alright, so they're bit. Okay, so maybe we don't have to. Boom, nice and secure connection. Now I'm going to measure this part out to make sure I get the right distance that I'm looking for it to go to the legs, okay? Alright, so we're starting up here. And got to get it to down here. Okay, we can run these down. So I am going to just connect from here, drop the cable down the side, let it run around the baseboard, so we can get a good connection right there. Okay. Right back. Okay, so this is how we're gonna run it down here. Eventually we can tape it, or I can buy clips or whatever so that this can be nice and flush with this, okay? With that being said, we're gonna wanna come down here and then pretty much pull it down so that we have enough room to go from here to that corner and then make it around the baseboard. So I'm gonna pull it to the corner, make sure that you have enough, because you don't want to be too short, right? So it's okay if we leave a good amount, but you don't want to leave too much because we don't have enough either. So we're gonna make sure that all the corners can be there, because then once again, I can clip all these up here, and we can even put it back under these things if we felt like putting them under, right? So we'll do that. Just make sure that we have the right measurement. Make sure that we have a little bit extra. It's okay to have extra. And then we're running to this. So we'll be screwing this in here and running it right here. So this is where the clip is going to be. Clip being right there. I get to this. I measure up to right here. And then I'm going to give myself an extra, like, I don't know, 4 inches right here, okay? I'm gonna give myself a little bit extra, and get a good 6 inches right there, okay? Now I'm going to cut this one, and I'm gonna find out what measurement this is. They're not all gonna be the same because not all of these back walls are the same. So once again, this is the extension cable. So the extension cable is gonna use the 10/8 here, okay? So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna actually turn it again and crimp it, and turn it and crimp it, and turn it and crimp it, and then I'm gonna try to pull it off. There you go. Boom, I have this, we have this. Once again, I'm doing the same exact thing. Get a little connector. Here. Okay, I'm gonna take this connector here, and I'm gonna go black and red. Stick them through the holes. Right, black, red. Okay, those are through the holes. I'm gonna try to push them in as far as I can get them in. Right, they're in. And now for the crimp with, let's show you here, the pliers. All right, and squeeze. All right, if it doesn't pop up anymore, then it should be good. You just gotta make sure that these clips, I should focus here. These clips right here wire all the way down. Right, so this should not pop up. Remember, okay? All right, just how easy that one popped up. All right, so now we're gonna make sure red is with red and black is with black. I am just going to go ahead and cut off the copper here so that it's a lot easier to push through. Once again, black with black, red with red. Always double check it before putting it in. See, I don't think that this is long enough, so let's find out. Not only is it not long enough, it's just not easy to play with because they're not going to separate very far. So remember, this is the one that's coming to the adapter box. So we're going to do the 10-12 on this one. All right, give it a good, we want a good inch of that to be exposed. Okay, cool. Now we have a lot more room to work with here. And we're going to put the black with the black, the red with the red. And now push that baby in. All right, and then now squeeze. I heard it snap already, so I think we're good. But as you can see, one side is, I don't know if you can see. Let me see. Sorry, I turned upside down here. Okay, one side is snapped, the other side is not, if you can tell. So that means I have to squeeze this side in a little bit more. Okay. There you go, all set. All right, so this one's done. Let's go see, does the lights work? All right, so the lights are connected. Now we're just gonna take this black piece here, go to here, measure this, make sure that it's not super tight and that we do have some extra so that we can work with it later. And boom, plugs right in, right? Let's see how the rest of them work.